And welcome guys, so this will be my top anime picks, 10 greatest romance series. I decided to do this since Valentine's Day is coming up really soon, and this will be only my personal picks. So let's start off with number 10, and for number 10 I decided to go with Toradora. Okay, so for Toradora, this is a comedy romance series. Runs for 25 episodes long and is licensed by NAS America. Now, the box set I own are premium edition. I believe the first box set is out of print. However, they have released regular editions for this series. This is a subtitle only release, and the story starts off with our male protagonist Ryuji, who is entering his second year of high school. And he wants to get a girlfriend, but because of the way he looks, he scares away a lot of people. And then there's also Taiga, who is our leading female character. Now, what they'll find out is they both like each other's best friend, and what they're gonna try to do is, form a clan and help each other confess their crush to, the other's best friend. And this is how the story will kind of start off. And I really recommend watching this series if you haven't, because they have a lot of likable casts. So definitely check the series out if you haven't. Okay guys, so for number 9, I decided to go with Rumbling Hearts. And this series is licensed by Funimation. It is a drama, romance, and tragedy series. Reason why I picked this is because I didn't expect it to be, as dark as it is. It's definitely not for kids because there are some nudity scene, some sex scene. It's a really good romance series. There is so the story also start off with a male protagonist. His name is Takayuki, and he meets Haruka, who is the orange hair girl, and she is best friend with Mitsuki, which is the long purple hair girl. And what will basically happen is, there's going to be some betrayal between the two best friends, because Mitsuki also likes Takayuki as well, but because Haruka meets him first. And I won't give away too much, but basically she will end up with him, and there's going to be a lot of drama and all that stuff. But as for the box set that I have, this is a safe edition, but it has the sticker, so you can actually take it off. But yeah, really good series. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. Okay, so moving on to number 8, and for number 8, it's still a series that I'm currently still watching, Marmalade Boy. And for this series, I actually didn't think that I would like it as much, but I'm actually really enjoying watching this series. This is a comedy, romance, and drama anime. It runs for about 76 episodes long. Now these box sets that I have here, they are out of print, and majority of them, these box sets, they do have their barcode scratched out. I don't know if it might bother some of you, so I just thought I mention it. But anyways, for the plot, it starts off with a ordinary high school girl. Her name is Miki, who life just suddenly turned upside down because her parents, who just recently went on a trip to Hawaii, came back, and they tell her that they are going to have a divorce. But what makes it worse is they met a couple when they were in Hawaii who they fell in love with, so they're actually swapping partners. And the couple that they're swapping partners with actually also have a son, and his name is Yu. And what they try to do for Miki is, although they're switching partners and they're having a divorce, they're all still going to be living in the same house. So same house as in the two parents from both sides are living there, as well as Yu, which is the son of the other family. And basically what you're gonna see is Miki and Yu and how their relationship will blossom. And the story doesn't focus on just one character. It has other character with other relationship problems and all of that. So yeah, if you like this kind of drama, I definitely highly recommend checking this series out. It's much better than I expected. Okay, so moving on to number 7, and for number 7, I've decided to put Clannad on the list. Now, Clannad is only season 1, which includes the first 23 episode. There's also Clannad After Story, which includes the final 24 episode. Now, I know they're 2 separate seasons, but I already feel like the story kind of flows together anyways. So this will basically be number 7, for both season 1 and season 2. Now I'm also going to show you the movie, but the movie is not anywhere near the TV series. It's basically just a retelling of season 1 and season 2, but everything completely redrawn. But I feel like there was just too many things that they tried to squeeze into the movie. It just didn't work. Now, just thought I also mention that these box sets that was released by Sentai Filmworks are stack packs, like most of their series. Now, not everybody likes stack packs because the disc can get scratched really easily. They have recently released a Blu-ray version for Clannad Season 1. Now, this series is a drama, fantasy, romance, and also harem anime. So basically, if you like canon and if you like Air, you're probably going to like Clannad because Clannad is just so much better than Air and canon. I won't go into too much about this because I actually don't have a lot of time because everything is filmed before and I realized that this clip is actually almost over. But Clannad, definitely a really good anime if you like drama. There's definitely a lot of drama. It's really sad as well. Definitely check out Clannad. Alright guys, so moving on to number 6, and for number 6 it is going to be Maid Sama. Maid Sama is a romantic comedy, also licensed by Sentai Filmworks. It is 26 episodes long, and for this particular release it is subtitle only. The story starts off with Misaki, who is the first female student council president of a high school that used to be all boys. But they recently allowed girls to attend the school. But because of this, there is actually not a lot of girls attending the school yet. And they're always in constant fear that the boys might take over the school again. So for Misaki, she has to really set her foot down and make sure that everybody follow the rules and everything like that. So she puts out this really tough image at school, but she has a secret. She works at a maid cafe. And then we have Takumi, who is our leading male character, who happened to stumble upon this maid cafe, and he finds out that Misaki actually works here. And because Misaki doesn't want anybody at school to know about her secret, she's basically in the palm of his hand, so basically she has to do whatever he says, or he'll tell everybody. And this is how their relationship will kind of blossom. It's a really cute romantic comedy series. Highly recommend checking it out if you haven't done so. Alright guys, so moving on to number 5, and for number 5 it is going to be Suzuka. The series is licensed by Funimation. It is 26 episodes long, and for the box sets that I own, it is the limited edition box set, which includes all these single volumes. This is out of print. Now, Suzuka is a sport-themed romantic comedy series, which you don't quite see often, so it's pretty unique. I actually enjoy this series a lot. The story is based around Asuki, who is a young man who just moved to Tokyo. And from, I think, the first episode, what I remember is as he's walking to his new high school, he sees Suzuka, who is a high jumper. So basically, he sees her jump, and he just kind of fell in love with her at first sight. So basically, he will try to pursue a relationship with her by joining the track and field team. And later on, he discovers that he actually he has a skill, for the 100-meter sprinter. And yeah, it's really good anime, really unique. I would really highly recommend checking this series out if you haven't done so. Okay, guys, so moving on to number 4. And for number 4, it is going to be Full Moon o Sakashite. This is a magical girl series, also a romance, supernatural, and tragedy series. It is licensed by Viz Media. However, I believe they've only released the first 28 episodes. This is a 52 episode long series. I really wish that they would have completed releasing this series because it is so awesome. The story is actually really sad. It starts off with our main character Misuki, who dreams of becoming a pop idol. She's an orphan, and she made a promise to a boy named Ichi that they would follow their dreams, and she hopes to become a singer because Ichi moved to America because he was adopted by an American family. So her dream was to become a pop idol so that she can sing, and hopefully it will reach out to him. So yeah, it's a really sad series. There's another twist to this because her voice, she actually has a tumor in her throat, and I think she only has 1 year to live. So yeah, it's really sad. But the box set I'm showing you here is actually a bootleg copy because, as I mentioned earlier, the series was never completed by Viz Media. So I actually bought this bootleg, which contained the final volumes or the final episode that was not released. So I actually watched the whole thing, and it's really good. So I really highly recommend checking this anime out. Alright, so moving on to number 3, which is also going to be another magical girl series, Cardcaptor Sakura. Now this series is long out of print. It used to air on TV, but these two box sets that I own here, they are subtitle only. So this is the uncut, unedited version, which is actually much better than the edited version. Now, for some of you who watched Cardcaptor Sakura already, you might wonder why this is number 3 and not number 1. And the reason is because I really feel that it is more of a magical girl series than a romance series. Even though there is romance in here, I don't really feel like it's the biggest focus. However, I think the last episode of the TV series, I really feel that there was a lot of romance there, and I really liked how it ended. I also own the 2 movies as well, which I'll show you at the end. And basically, the second movie, I really feel that it wasn't necessary. It's a nice extra ending to it, but I really feel that the last ending, how they parted way with Lee Xiaoran, I think that's his last name. How she parted with him, and everything, that was really romantic, and I thought that was really nice. But the movie's an added extra. Now, if you haven't seen Cardcaptor Sakura yet, and if you don't know the plot, Google it, Wikipedia it, because I won't go too much into it because it's a pretty popular series. But it is about a girl, Sakura, who accidentally opened a magical book in her basement, and she has to go out and collect these cards from this book because they're basically causing trouble around the world and all that stuff. But yeah, definitely a really good series. Check it out. Alright, so moving on to number 2. And for number 2, it is going to be Paradise Kiss. This is a drama romance series. And I actually didn't think that I would like this anime as much, but I finished this in 2 days. 2 or 1 day, I can't remember. But this is a 12 episode long series, originally released by Geneon. And the box set that you see here, it is the limited edition box set. That is, I believe, now out of print. So the story starts off with, I believe, Caroline, who is a really beautiful girl. I think she's really tall. She has like this model figure, but she's also a hardcore high school student that's studying really hard, for like university entrance or whatever. And then we have George, who is a fashion designer student, who happened to, came across Caroline, and he asked her if she wanted to model for him. And I believe she agreed. And this is how their relationship will kind of start. Basically, I think she will kind of drop out of high school, to be with him. I don't know, like, for him, I don't know why he is not gay, because they made him really, he looks gay, but he's not gay. I don't know. But I think in the series they mentioned that he's bisexual. But anyways, that's not the focus here. It's a really good series. I don't want to give away too much. So yeah, make sure you check this series out. It's worthy looking into. Alright guys, so moving on to number 1. Finally, number 1 is going to be Peach Girl. And reason why I picked Peach Girl is because I actually just love it so much. It's a comedy series, a lot of drama, and a lot of romance. So basically we have Momo, which is the main character there. And then the 2 guys beside her, I forgot their names, but they're going to be the 2 guys that's going to be fighting for her affection, basically. Momo, basically the story kind of starts off with Momo, she's really conscious of herself because she has really dark tan skin. And we have Sai, which is this girl right here, who is actually really pale skin. But basically Sai will make Momo life a living hell. If you like teen drama, then you're gonna love Peach Girl. I know some people might not like Peach Girl because it's just a lot of drama and you might not be able to handle this. A lot of like love triangle. Sai is gonna try to steal Momo's boyfriends. Anything Momo gets, she'll try to get it as well. Now for this series, it is released by Funimation. It is 26 episodes long, and I believe this actually is my the first anime that I bought. I originally watched it on YouTube, and I couldn't get enough of it that I just had to buy the box set. And till this day, I still cannot find any romance series that can compete with Peach Girl. If you know of any other anime like Peach Girl, please let me know. But I'm still on the search for a romance series that is as good as Peach Girl. But yeah, if you haven't checked this series out, make sure you do. And also, thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this video review. Make sure you check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I'll see you next time. Bye.